Every business must, first of all, answer a critical question, which is what are the revenue stream involved in this business? Now, this is a critical question because the sustainability of the business or the operation of the business is tied to the revenue stream of the business. So, understanding first the revenue stream or the revenue structures in every business is vital to the success and growth of that business. When we talk about the sports business, it's one area that most of the time people get involved in without understanding the revenue structure in football. Looking at the sports industry or the football industry, you know that there are four major revenue streams tied in football. Four major revenue streams. Number one is the matchday revenue. The matchday revenue have so many revenue structured or so many streams of revenue in it, from ticketing to vendors to different kinds of things that can happen in a match day that generate revenue for a particular club or a particular league. So matchday revenue is one major source of revenue in football. So number two, we have the broadcast revenue. The broadcast revenue are revenue that are shared between clubs based on the broadcast partners that are in the league or broadcast partners that the club have. Number three is commercial revenue. Commercial revenue comes from sponsorship. Commercial revenue comes from merchandising, licensing. So those are what commercial revenues. The last revenue stream in football is player trade, and where many people or many club projects are working towards. When you understand these four major streams of income in football, the next major question you need to ask yourself is which of them can I have access to? Or which of them can this project access? Because this will not aid your structuring. This will not aid your operating mechanisms. This will not aid how you build systems. For an amateur club, you already know that 2 out of these 4 is not reachable for you. You cannot get matchday revenue because most amateur clubs do not have their own structure, do not have their own facility. They are all rented. So most of the time, you pay for a venue to have your match play, and that is it. So you cannot even cash out on a match day. So match day revenue is already out of the picture for you. And looking at the broadcast revenue stream, as an amateur club without a huge followership and without participating in a structured league that have huge followers and huge consumative audience, there is no way you're going to gain broadcast revenue. So broadcast revenue is already out of the picture. Now let's look at player trading. How consistent can player trading revenue come? Some clubs, they have spent 5 years and just yet to even sell a player. And secondly, even if you earn well from player trade, it's not consistent revenue stream because it comes once in a while. This brings us down to the commercial revenue stream. The commercial revenue stream is the only revenue stream that can be accessible to both the pro and the amateur. I'll repeat that. The commercial revenue stream is the only revenue stream in football that is accessible to both the pro and the amateur. And is the only revenue stream that is not restricted. Is the only revenue stream that if you build the commercial infrastructure that can generate it, it is consistent. And this brings us to the question, so why have you not built a commercial infrastructure that can help you generate commercial revenues? We built structures in place to help in players' development for players' trade, but fail to do the same thing when it comes to commercial revenue. This is the reason why you're not getting sponsors. This is the reason why sponsors cannot trust you. This is the reason why we are lagging behind at the global stage, because we are not putting effort We've not put the effort in building commercial infrastructure that can enable the generation of commercial revenue. If we really want to harness this revenue stream, we need to start paying serious attention to commercial revenue. I'm not saying we should pay less attention to player trade revenue. We should give the same amount of effort and development we put into generating player trade revenue to commercial revenue. That is the way forward. That is how we should see it and do it.